Nagtataas kami ng boses dahil nagsisinungaling kayo. Nakita mo na ba yung tsura niya? Lahat ng testigo, tinuturo ikaw. Ikaw, at wala nang iba, kundi ikaw. Ilan testigo ito mga nandito ngayon? 5, 6, 7, 7. 7 testigo nagsasabang ikaw mismo nagmaltrato dito kay Manang LV. Paano hindi tataas ang boss namin? This might add probative value in this hearing. Correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And this will just confirm that these witnesses present today, not only John Patrick and John Mark, are telling the truth. At itong mga mag-asawa, itong base sa inyong polygraph test, ay talagang nagsisinungaling. And that is your findings.
Yes, Your Honor.
If I'm not mistaken. All right. Maybe, Mr. Chair, I just would like to follow up the previous motion that the chair hasn't acted yet with regard to the citing of contempt against Mr. Pablo Ruiz and
For that,
yes.
the committee will take notice of all the polygraph results consecutively from 2023, that's 046, 04B, 04C. Is there a 04D? Ano ba yun nauna? All, magkasama pala yun sa spouses. So this will form part of the records of this case. Comsec, but before we dispose of that, there is... Yes, Senator Estrada.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chair. Madam Franz, meron na kayong kaso na inaharap ngayon?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Anong kaso? Okay, you may answer.
Counsel to
Yes.
speak on behalf of the clients.
They are currently facing the following cases, Your Honor. First, they have a case with the CHR, Commission on Human Rights, regarding the alleged violation of the rights of the complainant. Second, Your Honor, they are facing serious illegal detention charges filed with the OCP of Batangas.
Is that bailable?
That is a non-bailable offense.
All right.
Aside from that, Your Honor, they are also facing serious physical injuries. That is a bailable offense. And they are also facing violation of the anti-human trafficking law, as well as violation
bailable?
of the... Yes, Your Honor. As well as violation of the Kasambahay law, Your Honor.
So there is only one case that is non-bailable, and that is serious illegal detention. Am I correct?
For the time being, Your Honor, but if my information serves me right, there are other cases that will be filed with the OPP of Occidental Mindoro, Your Honor.
With the?
Office of the Provincial Prosecutor, considering that the witnesses actually appeared before the said prosecutor's office. So
What are the possible charges that can be filed against your client?
I would assume, Your Honor, that it would be in the same nature, although they might refer to different time frames, Your Honor.
Including serious illegal detention.
That is my anticipation, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Before we proceed, since the counsel is now holding the microphone, the chair would like to determine, from your own personal perspective, has the committee been fair in terms of the proceedings, allowing the Ruiz couple to explain, giving time and space for the Ruiz couple to counter the allegations made against them? From your own personal perspective,
yes,
naging patas ba ang komite?
Maybe we can ask first the spouses before the council reacts.
We can ask, siguro kahit isa na lang magsalita sa kanila.
Hindi, si Ginang Franz.
Ginang Franz.
Naging patas
ho
ba?
ang komite sa pagdinig ng kasong ito? Kayo po ba ay pinagmalabisan ng komite? Kahit po minsan tumataas po ang boses dito ng ilang mga senador, kayo po ba ay nakaranas ng pagmamalabis buhat sa Committee on Justice and Human Rights? Kayo po ba ay hindi tinrato ng maayos sa inyong pangkasalukuyang detention at sa pagharap sa committee ito? Kayo po ba ay binawasan ng karapatan habang naririto? Gusto namin marinig.
Siguro hindi mo na kailangan tanungin yung abogado mo at dapat alam mo kung patas ba ito o hindi ba naging patas itong pandinig para sa inyo mag-asawa.
Ako po ay nagpapasalamat, Mr. Chair and Your Honor, sa pagkakataon naming magsalita na bagamat po iba ang aking opinion sa mga opinion nila at minsan nakapagtaas ng boses ang mga
Kaya siguro kami nagtataas ng boses dahil nagsisinungaling ka. Wala naman kami karapatan magtaas ng boses kung talaga mga totoo ang mga sinasabi mo. Nagtataas kami ng boses dahil nagsisinungaling kayo. Nakita mo na ba yung tsura niya? Lahat ng testigo, tinuturo ikaw. Ikaw, at wala nang iba, kundi ikaw. Ilan testigo ito mga nandito ngayon? 5, 6, 7, 7. Testigo nagsasabang ikaw mismo nagmaltrato dito kay Manang LV. Paano hindi tataas ang boss namin? Pare kasi nung lingan na sinasabi mo. At meron pa tayong polygraph test na nagsasabi nagsisinungaling ka. Oh. Ilan yan? 7. Ikaw, sino testigo mo? Meron ka ba presenter rito? Na testigo? Na magko-corroborate sa'yo sa mga sinasabi mo? Nasasangayon sa mga sinasabi mo? Meron ka ba dinala? Kung meron ka dinala, di sana pinakinggan namin. Oh. Itong mga ito, naglabasa na lang ito dahil naawa kay Aling LV. Hindi naman namin sila inimbite. Nagkusang loob sila pumunta rito para magtestigo sa ginagawa mong maltrato rito kay Aling LV. Makatao ba yung ginagawa mo? Hindi na makatao yan. Makahayop na yan. Mas masahol pa sa hayop yung ginagawa mo.
Maybe as a gentleman to refrain from and probably just exercise objectivity and cooler heads without offense, Senator Estrada. Alam niyo, Senator Estrada, kasi siya yung gumawa ng kasambahay law. Kaya ayaw niya rin na makita yung nagawang batas na hindi nasusunod at hindi umiiral.
Hindi lang yan, Mr. Chair. Kaya naman, I'm sorry for raising my voice. Kaya naman talaga ako umiinit ang ulo ko, tumataas ang boss ko, dahil nakikita ko itong tao na masyado mo minaltrato. Habang buhay na siya mabubulag. Hindi mo pa naintindihan? Kung sa'yo ginawa yun, habang buhay ka mabubulag, matutuwa ka? Matutuwa yung mga kapatid mo? Matutuwa yung mga anak mo? Tingnan mo. Tingnan mo yung tsura. Nung pumasok sa'yo si Aling LV, hindi ganyan yung tsura niya. Ilan taon na kayo, Aling LV? 44 years old lang. Pero tingnan mo yung tsura niya. Parang mas matanda pa sa akin. Parang 70 years old na, 80 years old na sa ginawa ninyo. Sa ginawa mo in particular. Hindi na makatao yan.
Mr. Estrada, you can have your water also, my dear colleague. So we have two pending motions here. One is this committee is in receipt of a letter of reconsideration dated 19 September 2023, order of contempt against Franilyn Garcia Ruiz. So this is treated as a motion for reconsideration to reconsider and set aside the order of contempt dated 19 September 2023 against Franilyn Garcia Ruiz, and to order. The prayer of the council is to order the immediate release of movant Franilyn Garcia Ruiz. After having deliberated and consulted with the members of the Senate Committee on Justice and Human Rights, the committee resolves in open hearing to deny said motion. Let the council as well as the committee secretariat note that pursuant to Balag versus Senate, is a Supreme Court decision dated July 3, 2018, under GR 234608, the Supreme Court ruled that the period of detention will last upon the end of the legislative inquiry of the Senate. And the legislative inquiry of the Senate would terminate in two instances. One, upon approval or disapproval of the committee report under sections 22 and 23 of the rules of the Senate. The committee report, within 15 days after the conclusion of the inquiry, the committee shall begin to consider a report. Number two, action on the report. The report, upon inclusion in the order of business, shall be referred to the committee and rules for assignment in the calendar. Those are the only two instances. And the third one would probably mean the legislative inquiry of the Senate also terminates upon the expiration of one Congress. We're now talking of the 19th Congress. So, the implication of the denial of the motion for reconsideration is that Mrs. Franelyn Garcia Ruiz will continue in detention under the auspices of the Sergeant at Arms. Is there another motion?
Well, Mr. Chair, I would like to second the motion of Senator Tulfo with regard to the contempt against Mr. Pablo Ruiz.
There is a pending motion coming from Senator Tulfo, duly seconded by Senator Estrada, to likewise detain within the premises of the Senate, pursuant to the rules of the Senate, the person of Mr. Pablo Ruiz, for the same reasons as considered by the committee when it detained Mrs. Ruiz. Having considered the same as meritorious, the committee hereby approves the detention of Mr. Pablo Ruiz under the same conditions, and the Sergeant at Arms is hereby directed to facilitate the implementation of the same, subject to the appropriate medical examinations, right of visitation by relatives, as well as the right to counsel. So, approve in open session given this day of the 25th of September 2023. OSAA is hereby directed to cause the detention. Any other matters?
Yes, Your Honor, regarding the directive of the Honorable Chairperson for the Commission on Human Rights to look into the alleged bullying of Danica. So our investigator...
I think Attorney Canapi, since that was taken in executive session, we will continue with the same consideration, and after the adjournment of this hearing, we will just talk to you relative to your findings and updates coming from Mimaropa CHR relative to the child in question, because we are still under the doctrine of the best interest of the child. So, kakausapin ka na lang namin
Yes, Your
mamaya.
Honor, yes,
And
Your Honor.
perhaps you can submit your report to the committee secretary.
Yes,
Without
Your-
objections on the part of my colleagues here,
Wait,
Senator
Mr. Chair,
Estrada.
Attorney Brenda, ano ang status ng kaso nito mga ito?
and, hindi po ito tungkol sa bata.
Hindi, tungkol dito sa mag-asawa.
Yes, Your Honor, the respondents have submitted their counter affidavit, so for final investigation report na po.
You file charges immediately.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, thank you.
So we will just confer with the Commission on Human Rights concerning the matter discussed in an executive session. So without objections on the part,
Your Honor, if I may.
for the end time, although that part of the rules, we're affording the counsel of the Ruiz couple a chance to ventilate any position he may have on the matter before we adjourn. Attorney?
Your Honor, this representation would like to seek reconsideration of both orders, Your Honor. considering that the spouses, Your Honor, have two children, one is a minor and another is 18 years of age, should both of them be sent for detention, Your Honor, at the same time, the two children will be left, Your Honor, alone in the said residence and without any means of livelihood at this time and without having made any arrangements for the welfare of both children, Your Honor. This
They have
representation-
visitation rights, attorney. They can visit their parents.
Is that,
I-
can you rephrase and repeat what
I
you
would-
have said, attorney?
This representation, Your Honor, would like to move for reconsideration of the order given by the Honorable Chairman, considering that the spouses have two children, Your Honor. One is 17 years of age and another is 18 years, without anyone taking care of them, Your Honor. And given this development, this would force the said children to stop going to school and most likely, Your Honor, to languish in despair, considering that there would be no adult of sufficient age to take care for.
Wala
for
bang
both of
kapatid
them.
to si Franz who can take care of the kids?
We
Di
would
ba? Alam ko meron kang kapatid, di ba? Franz?
we will
That can take care of your children.
we would diligently search for relatives, Your Honor, if this representation will not be, if this motion will be denied, Your Honor. But at the moment, Your Honor, the two children are alone without anyone to take
They
care
have visitation rights. They can, in fact, if the children wants to join them in sleeping with them, we will allow it. We will allow them to sleep with the parents.
If that is the pleasure of this honorable committee, Your
We
Honor,
give time
I
to
just-
the council to consult again with the Ruiz couple. Mag-usap kayo saglit. We'll give you a minute or so. May we ask the Department of Social Welfare, present here, the officials, what interventions can you do to protect the interests of the children? Sinong head ng DSWD? Habang nag-uusap kayo, attorney, sinong head ng DSWD?
Mr. Chair, ako po ay from Occidental Mindoro, PSWDO. Actually, nakikipag-coordinate sa akin si attorney sa CHR para po i-locate yung dalawang bata. So, tatlong beses kami nagpunta sa kanilang bahay. Wala po doon si Mr. Ruiz at saka yung dalawang bata. So, naandun naman...
Ano ibig sabihin po, wala sa bahay?
Wala po sa Occidental Mindoro.
Meron
Your
kayang
Honor.
kamag-anak na pinuntahan?
Actually, ang kausap po namin yung sister ni Miss Franz, si Nene, na siyang nagtitinda at saka nag-take charge dun sa kanilang tahanan.
Hindi, wala ho kayang nilipatan yung dalawang bata?
Actually, wala po kaming makuhang magandang sagot kasi actually binigay din sa amin ang number ni Sir Ruiz, pero hindi po
Can
namin
we
siya
discuss
na-contact.
this at the conclusion of this hearing in an executive session with CHR and the
Yes,
SWD?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, meron kayong kapatid, Mrs. Ruiz, na naiwan sa inyong lugar. Meron din po kayong kamag-anak kaya na pinuntahan. Hindi pwedeng hindi nyo sagutin to kasi ayaw naman natin mapahamak yung mga bata at we're always after the best interest of your children. Kung merong tinutuluyan sila ngayon dahil di sila makita ng DSWD, ayaw natin sila mapahamak. Gusto pa natin silang matulungan din at mapunta sila sa mabuting kondisyon. So, kung yun ang inaalala ni attorney at meron ka namang alam na pinaglipatan sila na kumupkup sa kanila ngayon, kung ano may tutulong ng DSWD at Commission on Human Rights, hindi po natin haharangin yan. Bagkos, gusto pa natin silang matulungan, magpatuloy ang kanilang pag-aaral at mapalagay sila sa mabuting kondisyon habang kayo ay nasa piitan.
Mr. Chair, and besides, if I may interject, Mr. Chair, yung anak ni Franz, yung nagtestigo in executive session, nasa tamang edad na, 18 anyos, alright? At nakatira sa dorm. So, she's already independent. Nakatira sa meron kaya apartment, sariling apartment yata, di ba? Nangungupahan.
Umalis na ba o nandun pa? Kasi may report sa akin ditong wala na.
The older child, Your Honor, is living in the same apartment in Batangas. However, since the time that the issue broke out, there was no more available housing.
Who is she living with?
At present, Your Honor, she is accompanying Mr. Ruiz in coming to the Senate, Your
No,
Honor.
sinong kasama nung anak niya ron sa Batangas?
From the time that Mrs. Ruiz was detained, they were both in the custody of the father. So they were following him from Batangas, going back to Pasay, and to Batangas again, Your Honor.